Good morning, everybody. This is K. Balakrishna. Presently, we are dealing with the subject called as marketing management. In this class, we will learn what do you mean by marketing, what do you mean by marketing management in detail. First of all, we have to know what do you mean by market. A market is a place where buyers and sellers meet each other. What do you mean by marketing? The marketing is a process of selling, producing, hiring people, and many other activities related to financial issues. Here, the marketing includes the process of selling, distributing, promoting the products to the ultimate consumers. It is not only bothered about the physical resources, but financial resources must also be necessary for smooth functioning of marketing activity. Now I'll be sharing the screen so that you will know what do you mean by market, what do you mean by marketing management, and what are the other processes in detail. What do you mean by market is the first thing. What is the definition of marketing? Marketing is a set of process. It is a procedural aspect. It involves a set of systematic procedures. What do? They create, communicate, and deliver the value. What do they create? They create the product design. What do they communicate? They communicate regarding the products and their value and their utilities to the ultimate consumers. What do they deliver? They deliver value addition to the consumers. According to the Kotler, he also says that it's a process of creating, means it is a process of creating, means understanding the needs and wants of the customer and creating a demand for it. Offering, what do they offer? They offer the products, goods, that is goods and services to the ultimate consumer. Freely exchanging products means they exchange in the terms of money. Freely exchanging means the process of conveyance of the goods from one to the other without any discrimination, without any bias and others. And finally, what do? They create the value for the products in the mindset of others. What is a market? A market is a place where buyers and sellers transact. It is a process of purchasing the goods and a place where buyers and sellers transact. It may be within the country, within a region, within a state, or within a village, or within a metropolitan city. Market is a place where goods and commodities are exchanged for money or for some value. That is that swap means the goods are sold from the buyer to the seller. We can say that any activity that satisfies the potential needs of buyers, it can be called as marketing, and such transaction will be operating in a market. What are the characteristics of market? The main characteristics of market is exchange of goods and commodities takes place. So the buyer buys and the seller sells. There is a swapping of goods, means the goods are exchanged for money. On what basis they exchange? They exchange the goods in return for some value, which may be in the form of money or which may be in the form of time. There will be a negotiation between the buyer and seller. What do they negotiate? The price of the commodities are negotiated between the buyer and seller. What are the common requirements present? The customer requirements and customer needs and wants are assessed, and finally decision is taken. Next, innovation and creation. Innovation, the products need to be innovative if they wanted to be successful in the market. They can also demand the prices if they are innovative in it. Next one is the companies have to adjust their capacity based upon the demand for the product. And the degree of consumption is totally can be called as the demand and anticipated demand for the products in the market. These are the characteristics of market. What are the elements of market? First one is place. It is a place for swapping goods and services. I'm saying again, it is a place for swapping the goods and commodities. Here, demand is created. The demand for the product can be assessed based upon the market conditions, based upon the market supply, and based upon the market demand. The capacities can be altered. Seller, who is called as a seller? A seller is a person who offers wide variety of goods for profit. Buyer, a buyer is any person who needs the product. Price. What do you mean by price? It is the amount charged by the seller. It is the amount charged by the seller for exchanging, for swapping of the products to the buyer. Yes, there will be certainly government regulations which need to be fulfilled before release of the products. It is the product specifications, product features that decide whether the product is worthy of it or not. What are the factors affecting market? First one is, if it is a consumer market, the number of buyers will be very high. And such a market is called as buyer's market, which is predominated by the buyers. Next, what type of goods can be sold? They can be sold by the consumer, taken in the form of consumer goods as well as industrial goods. What are called as consumer goods? Consumer goods are the goods which are purchased by the consumer. And what are called as industrial goods? Industrial goods are the goods which are purchased, which are used and produced by the industries. Presence of competition. The competition is usually decided by the number of exchange transactions takes place in the market. Expectations of the buyers. If the buyer need the product, if the buyer want the product, then we can say that such product is produced by the manufacturer. Based upon the expectations of the buyers, the price is fixed. What are all the cultural factors? Any company cannot go against the cultural sentiments of people. If the people want it, the product will exist. If the people doesn't want it, the product cannot exist. It's what are all the economic factors? Economic factors in the sense the rates of interest plays a major role here. The credit transactions or cash transactions plays another factor here. Next one is the price of the product also factors a greater importance. Social factors. What sort of social responsibility is there for the product is being the biggest one. Next one is political factors. What are all called as political factors? Political factors are the factors which include government policy and many things. What is the definition of marketing management? Marketing is a systematic process of exchange of swapping of goods between buyer and seller for creating in the process of creating value for the products. But marketing management it includes planning of products as well as implementing of the products. It includes the consumption in the sense development of product idea, pricing the product, as well as advertising and other ways of promoting the product, as well as distribution function is also taking place. What do you mean by distribution function? The process of conveying the goods from the manufacturer to the ultimate consumer is called as distribution of the goods. Marketing management can be called as an organizational discipline which gives profitability to the marketer and which satisfy the needs and expectations of the consumers. What are the objectives of marketing management? The main objective of marketing management is produce the goods as per the customer requests, customer requirements, customer requisites, customer demand, customer wants, and customer expectations. Next one is the ultimate motto of any marketing is to growth of the company, to increase the profitability of the company. Is to develop the customer base. It helps the companies to increase the number of customers into the market. Next, it also helps in appropriate marketing mix. It includes pricing, placing, promoting of products to the maximum level. Quality of life. Quality of life in the sense it improves the quality of products, standardization of products, as well as marketability of the products. It develops goodwill, name, fame, and image for the company. It is a long-run concept which includes long-run function which includes satisfaction of consumers. What are the major functions of marketing? Welcome back to the session. We are in the midway, and now we will see about various functions of marketing. First and the foremost function of marketing is selling of goods. What do you mean by selling of goods? The main motto of marketing is to aim at seller satisfaction. If the seller wants, they sell the products. If the seller doesn't want, the products are not sold. Buying and assembling. Here in this case, what happens is the marketer always tries to initiate on purchasing the products as well as sometimes sell the assembled products. The transportation is one of the integral part of marketing where the marketer purchases the products as well as the customer automatically purchases the products after being transported or shipped from the supplier to the end user. Storage function. It helps in storage of various. It helps in storage in the sense sometimes huge amount of inventory of finished goods is required as per the demand of the markets. What do you mean by standardization and grading? Standardization means improving the product quality as per the needs and requirements, as per the pricing options available for the customer. It's financing. Financing involves application of the capital to meet the financial requirements of the company or the agencies. It's risk taking. It depends upon the marketer whether to take high risk or low risk. If he takes high risk, chance of getting high profits or chance of getting high losses is more. market information that facilitates the free movement of goods from the market to the customers, from the manufacturer to the markets. Nature of marketing. This is an included part in your syllabus. The main nature of marketing is marketing is an economic function. Economic function in the sense the ultimate motto of any marketing activity is increasing the profits. It's a legal process by which the ownership transfers from the manufacturers, that is by the sellers to the customer. Next, it helps the businessman to interact with the customers. It helps the business firm to explain the reasons for the pricing and many other aspects. It is a managerial function. It is called as a managerial function because it helps to facilitate the buying and selling of the goods. It is a social process. It is called as a social process because it's called as a social process because it helps to understand the social needs of the people. Sometimes the business people also sell the products to the people in the society. Apart from selling, they also show certain amount of responsibility, social responsibility, like ITC's like ITC's Shiksha program, which donated certain amount of money for the education of poor children from their profits. Marketing is a philosophical thought because it is both customer oriented and aimed at satisfaction of the customers. Marketing has dual objectives. It means it has two objectives. One, to make the profits, and second is the customer satisfaction. Scope of marketing. The main scope of marketing is to understand the needs and wants of the customers. Not only understand the needs and wants of the customers, it helps in providing better and motivates the people and inspires the customers to purchase the products. It also helps to study the consumer behavior. It says about the needs of the consumers. It says about researches the needs of the consumers and facilitates the entire consumer decision-making process in detail. It helps the companies to improve their production capacities and plan on the basis. Pricing policies. Pricing policies in sense, it helps the organization to price the products. That is, fix a financial estimation for the products and allows the products to sell at a specific price. Distribution. Distribution includes, it is a process of conveyance of goods to the customers with the help of intermediary support. Intermediaries includes retailers, wholesalers, or other people who are involved in the entire distribution step. It's promotion. It's called as a promotion element because it promotes with the help of tools like personal selling, publicity, public relations, direct marketing, advertising, sales promotion, etc. Customer satisfaction. The ultimate goal of any marketer is to satisfy the needs and wants of the customer. Next one is marketing components. It can be called as a marketing audit. It is a feedback which is generated in the market regarding the customers. This is the entire framework between this is the entire framework regarding what do you mean by marketing, what do you mean by marketing management in detail. Thank you for patiently listening to this class. Thank you.